the vast majority of people's words mean nothing. Zero. And by vast majority, I mean the vast majority of people, not of their words. Think about a time, you've definitely went through this before, if you're like me, which you, let's say, there's always fish in this, like, oh my god. Anyways, think about a time, you've probably had times like this, if you're anything like me, that, let's say, you have like a friend, or even like a brother, sister, family member, and you're talking to them, and like, oh, you should start doing this, bro. Or like let's say sleep. That's a good one. I'm gonna start sleeping. You should start sleeping early, bro. Like you're gonna get your sleep good. You're gonna wake up so energized. And like, yeah, bro, you're right. I need to start sleeping early, so I can get up at time. So I can get up and go on a walk at like 7:30. Pray Fajr on time, stuff like that. and then you leave the conversation, right? And you see them maybe a couple days later, a week later. And you're talking to them, yo, what's up? You're talking to them, and you're like, oh yeah, how's your sleep schedule going? How are you sleeping? Like, what time are you sleeping now? Yeah, bro. I was just like stressed out. I had so much stuff to do and whatever. They throw their excuses and stuff like that. And then they're like, but this time I'm gonna actually do it. Like, yeah, now like I don't have my tests anymore. I don't have to study anymore. Yeah, let me go do that now. Like, come a couple days later, they're still not doing it. Come back again, you're still not doing it. You advise them, they're still stuck in their ways. They keep on saying they want to change. They keep on saying that they will and they shall and they will this and they'll do that and I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that. And you look at them, even like fast forward a year, they're basically in the same spot. They're basically exactly where they were a year ago. And this is not exclusive to just like the normal person that just like scrolls on like Instagram, like the regular guy at school. If you look at any random person at school, pick a random person at school like that, there's a 90% chance that they're like that. It's not like those. This is even people like me and you, like our close friends, our family members, people that we really like connect with, that we're like close with, that we're like this with. Some of our friends, some of our family, their words just lack foundation. They're just like, it's almost, their words are nothing more than the wind and the sound and the vibration coming out of their mouth. Like, that's literally it. Just like your lips, your tongue pressing on your lip, your mouth roof of your mouth, and just like making that noise. It's literally just as much as that for the vast majority of people. And it's actually kind of sad, to be honest. But me and you, at least for me, and I know you too, we don't want to be like that, to be honest. Like, we want to get and that's actually the difference. That's the difference of someone that gets stuff done and someone that doesn't get stuff done. The person that gets what's the difference between the two? They both tell themselves, verbally or non-verbally, okay, yeah, I'm going to get this done today. And one gets it done, one doesn't get it done. Why? What is the reason? Their words, one's words meant more than the others. This guy, he passed, his threshold is here. Like, he passed the threshold for, oh yeah, my words mean this. And he gets the job done. Someone like me, if I tell myself, okay, the homework is due tomorrow, I'm gonna finish it in the morning today because I'm not gonna be able to do it at night. So I'm gonna do it right now, like right when I get home. I'm gonna do it because why? Because if I sit there, even if I decide like I don't really want to do it, I'm gonna sit there and my whispers are gonna be like, oh, you're not gonna do it, huh? You're not gonna do it? Okay, just wait and see how you're gonna feel afterwards. I have the whispers are too loud, and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, it's gonna be worse. The friction of me actually doing it is gonna be less than the friction of actually doing the thing is gonna be more or less than my whispers and how I'm gonna feel afterwards. It's the instant gratification, delayed gratification, that. So I get stuff done, and then the next time that happens, I do it again. I pick the right choice again and again and again, and compounds. And now I'm just on a streak. Whenever I say something, I'm gonna do it. straight like that. And this is something, even in my, like, back when I was like jahil, when I was ignorant, like literally playing video, like I would literally come home from school and did I even do anything besides playing video games? I'll go downstairs and eat like, for a bit while watching YouTube, and then I'll sleep at like 12. Like, even in that time period of my life, I literally started, had a journal. I left one of my classes. I'll tell you a quick story. So in my 10th grade class, so like 2 years ago, or it was like 2.5 years ago or something like that, one of my classes, I switched out of it, and I didn't need the notebook anymore. So I just had this notebook in my room. I'm like, what if I started journaling every day? Because I saw my brother's journal. My brother's journal was just like laying in my room for some reason, and I gave it back to him. I'm like, this is pretty cool. What if I did this every day? That was on, I believe, October 17th, 2022. Today is March 20th, 2024. I still journal to this day. Same thing even a couple months before, after that. December 31st, 30th. What if I do push-ups every night when I get big? And I wrote it in the same journal that I started doing. I wrote in that journal 2022 goals. Oh, that was 2021, by the way. I'm sorry, my fault. October 17th, 2021. And right before 2022, that December, what if I do some push-ups every night and a plank every morning? When I get big, or like when I get like a bigger arms and bigger chest. I didn't really know too much about working out then. I kept on doing the push-ups. I kept on doing the push-ups and the plank. And those push-ups and doing those push-ups got me such a strong foundation, which is what got me eventually to working out in the gym. I got bigger. I saw my chest get bigger. In that time period from that November to March, in the November, I couldn't even bench like 20s, like 10 and 10, and then 10 and 10 on each side for the barbell, which is what, 40 plus 45, 85. I couldn't even bench like 85. Come March, I'm in the weight room, just chilling around. I was in basketball class at the time, and I'm like, put 135 on the bar. And I'm just sitting around on the side, let me put 135 on the bar, let me try. I hit 135. Didn't touch a single weight, not a single weight in that time period, just from push-ups. And like, to be honest, now I've done so much, that I've just proved to myself, like, objectively, I think in my head, like, I believe in my head that I get stuff done when I say I do it. Even my own father, he said so. Like, he was talking to my family friend to me. Yeah, whenever he has a goal or whenever he has a plan, he just like tunnel visions. He just goes and he just gets it done. That's the type of person I want to be. That's the type of person that you want to be also. We want to be different from these guys, because if you want to achieve levels that other people haven't, or that won't get, if you want to achieve levels that other people won't get, you have to put in work that other people won't put in. You have to have that efficiency rate. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this task done by 12. Get it done by 12. Even before that. This is the difference. This is the difference between the successful and the non-successful. Get it done. Peace.